Okay, everybody, welcome to another night of Tales from the Dalelands. I'm
Thank
your
you.
humble DM, and humble's a stretch for me.
Humble is a new
Pretty
word for
much.
the beer that you're drinking, huh?
Yes, I am 3 in, and we're going good. All right, so let's recap. Chapter 1 has closed. You guys discovered the Goblin Cave, or Goblin Hole, actually, after the nighttime raid. You fought them back and sent them packing. Slaughtered pretty much every living creature within those things, except for a monk named Magnus and a tiefling that ultimately betrayed you, even though you all knew what was going to happen in the first place. You got trapped in the Temple of Fire and Blood, and were able to find your way out into the river, make your way back to town. We are picking up 2 days after you have made your way back to town. You guys have rested and leveled up. You're now level 3, and so far, you guys have recovered from your wounds and the traumatic stress that you went through in the caves, and are deciding what to do with yourselves from here. Unfortunately, Aldelin has come down with the DM disease and will be mute for most of the night tonight, as Liz is not here. Okay. Anytime.
Oh, so we are sitting in the. I'm sorry, we're sitting in the inn.
Yes, it's been 2 days. You guys have recovered. You've kind of slept. The first day back, you guys kind of spent the day sleeping. The next day, you're up. You're ready to do whatever comes next. A lot of you guys were discussing, I guess, joining a caravan, leaving town. Some of you were discussing tracking down the tiefling, trying to figure out what's going on and such.
Well, is everyone rested up?
I am.
We seem to have some unfinished business back at the Goblin Hole.
We do.
Correct. So shall we make our way back?
Did we miss
What
something?
business are you referring to, lad?
There is a Goblin Hole that is open, and there is a chamber below it. We should close it up, otherwise it is a welcoming lair for something else to inhabit it.
How do you propose we do this?
Perhaps we can take a stonemason with us.
Do you know a stonemason?
I look around to the building.
Someone must have built this.
So you're looking for some engineers is what you're looking for.
Tomato, potato.
Oh, well, one's a fruit and one's a vegetable. Well, considering that the bright pattern of the group just went ahead and unleashed the devil on the earth, I'm not so sure we need to go back there. Not with this lot, anyway.
Alden in turn says, I didn't unleash any kind of devil. I just went ahead and saved someone, and I didn't know that she would turn out to be evil. How was that?
Did you fill the key with blood?
Alden, you sound so much braver today.
Well, I've had a can of spinach, and I feel really good. He's gonna hate
So
me.
will you accompany me?
Where are we going?
Back to the hole.
Good luck with that, lad. I think I'll stay here and have another pint.
I can't answer for her. I don't know whether she'd do that or not.
Oh, you know she would. So, you just want to go and stop up the hole, right?
Lexa says, I really don't want to have to go back there and get dirty. I mean, it was bad enough. It was dingy. It was smelly. It was horrible. I don't want to go back.
It reminds her of home too much. But no, I think you should definitely go with him. Refer to you, Vicky.
Me? What? Zane, shut up. Me?
Exactly. He wants to go back. I think all three of you should go back.
Oh, Zane, he doesn't want to go back. He doesn't like it. He pretty much said exactly what Lexus did.
Dordrick stands up.
So who's coming with me?
User joined your channel.
Sorry, we were having some internet issues.
It's all good. We started without you.
Tordrick wants to go back and stop up the goblet hole. So, where shall we look for this stone basin?
I'm thinking this town would be a good place to start.
Did we happen to see any in this town in our travels?
What are you looking for?
Stone basin.
Not necessarily like, there's a sign outside the door that says, I am Bob the stonemason, but you could probably ask around and find somebody. There is a blacksmith shop, so that's a good place probably to start.
Okay. So, we'll try there first.
Okay.
Zane said he knows where we might ask.
Lead the way.
I look over my shoulder and point at Zane. Say, go on. But it was your idea. Really? Now? Well, where is it? Okay, fine. Then I stomp out the door.
Okay. You guys head to the blacksmith?
Yeah.
Okay. You take the road basically back towards town. You pass it pretty much every single time you head towards the inn because you have to cross the bridge that's near the blacksmith shop. The blacksmith shop is known as the Iron Arm Works. The owner is a dwarf. His name is Hangrick Ironarm. He has an apprentice who is also a dwarf called Gurinor Singebeard. Hegrick has black hair with white streaks, beard's braided to look like a zebra. He's very hard to miss.
Okay.
Usually he, as you guys walk by, you see his apprentice Gurnor. He waves to you, or he'll give you a nice, hello or how you doing, that kind of thing. But most of the time, Hegrick, he doesn't really answer. He's usually busy, and it looks like he gets way too much enjoyment out of his work, because day or night it seems like he's at the forge and he's making something, whether it be horseshoes or nails or a new tool or a plow or something. He's always working. Gurinor, you guys have actually seen outside of the blacksmith shop. He goes into town sometimes. He goes to goes drinking, that sort of thing. But you have never seen Hegrick outside of the blacksmith shop. Okay, as you guys arrive, it's pretty much like I described. It's a large blacksmith shop. There are two large forges. One is actually bigger than the other. It looks a bit older, and it's the one that Hagrick is always at, usually working by himself. Sometimes he has Gurinor working on it with him, like kind of fanning the bellows, moving the bellows to get the flames hotter, that sort of thing. Right now, you can see that as you get closer, you can hear the distinctive ring of hammer-on metal. You get closer, and you can smell the singed oil and the burning coal, and you can see Hagrick hard at work. Gurinor is actually looks like he's taking a break. He's kind of sitting outside. He's got a hunk of cheese in front of him, and it looks like he's having his lunch. He sees you guys approach, and he kind of wipes his hands on his beard. He stands up, straightens his trousers out, straightens out his leather apron, and starts walking towards you with a nice smile, friendly smile. Oh, how are you doing today?
We are well.
I guess I'll take the lead.
Your idea, lad.
We were. My friend Dordrick wanted to see about maybe covering in a hole of sorts, and we were wondering if you knew of any stonemasons.
Gurinor he's got red hair, and his beard itself, the very ends of it are singed. It seems like every time you see him, his beard's a little shorter, and the singes are a little more severe. As he looks at you quizzically. Not quite sure I'm understanding you, lass. You're trying to fill a hole?
Well, the goblins that we killed were trying to close off the hole where they came out of.
Oh! He gives a hearty laugh. Oh, me was thinking a whole different way. Whew! When he starts bringing goblins into the mix, it was just, my mind was going crazy.
She
Sure,
pauses
sure.
for a second, like she's listening to somebody, and then she blushes and covers her mouth for a minute, and it's like, oh, okay.
So I probably, we just do blacksmithing stuff here. We don't really deal in goblin holes. What exactly are you asking of us?
There's a goblin hole in the ground. Beneath that hole, there's an ancient temple. We've cleared it out, but we fear that it would be a welcoming lair for something far more terrible. So we need masons to close it up. That is for the safety of your town, if you care about it.
I see. Alright, so you're looking for someone to just close up the hole then? That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Alright. Let me think on it for a while. I might have something that could help. Are you gonna be in town for a little bit?
I believe so.
Alright, why don't I meet you by the wooded way, and, I'll see if I can come up with something or someone to help you out.
That would be great. Thank you.
Oh, no problem, lass. And he smiles at you, gives you a little wink. His bright, red, bushy eyebrows closing. They look like caterpillars fighting on his face. Says, I best be getting back inside and get to work.
Okay. I just nod and my head down at him and smile and then, okay. So, back to the tavern? Wait, is the Wooded Way, is that the tavern or is that the inn?
That's the tavern. Is the Wooded Way. The inn is the Riverbend house.
Okay, so back to the Wooded Way. Was there something else?
Not for me.
Nope.
Okay.
No one can hear you, Dish. Okay, you guys head off to the Wooded Way.
Okay, you guys need to step up here. Get some role playing going.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
There we go.
I didn't realize we all went.
Yeah, I've been trying to roleplay my ass off, but nobody hears me.
No, not a word. It's been very, very quiet.
I think a really good idea maybe is to try to find a caravan now. Because I really didn't get paid for all those goblins that I carried. All of them. I didn't get a freaking copper piece. And you want me to go back and seal up hole? What are you nuts?
I'm in complete agreement with you. I wasn't the idiot that opened it up anyway. I protested the whole time, and you all went ahead and did it.
If you define responsible as nuts, then perhaps I am. If anything else goes down into that place, it is a direct responsibility of ours.
And how did you come up with that?
I was going to put that blame squarely on the shoulders of the paladin, who filled the key with blood and felt the need to open it.
Alright, you guys arrive at the Wooded Way in the tavern. You guys take your usual table. Look around the place. There's the usual people here. It looks like there's a couple more adventurers than last time. Hang on one second. Lufoy's there. Hattie and Tegan are busy going from patron to patron. They see you come in. A few of the regulars like Norm type deal as they greet you. You guys take your table and then start your arguments about what you should be doing.
Dordrick, we didn't make the freaking hole. We didn't do any of that. We went down there, and with our best effort, we killed some orcs, some goblins, some spiders, and what did we get for it? Jack, not even a thank you, So you're telling me I have to go back down there and clean up a mess that I didn't even make? What are you, crazy?
I never said you had to do anything of the sort.
I'm
You
trying to
implied
agree
it?
with Thaddeus on this one. This seems like this really isn't our problem. We've done a lot of stuff to help them out. Why are we doing this extra again?
You speak it up, sister. I like the way you're talking now.
Only because I'm agreeing with you.
Dodrick, if you feel that it's your responsibility to go seal up that hole, you are more than welcome to take your little behind there and go ahead and go seal that hole. I don't feel like I need to.
Very well, that is your choice.
Brother, you've healed me much, and I appreciate all you've done for me. And I don't want to leave on bad parts. So can I get a hug? Can I get a little hug before you go?
Are you seriously asking to hug Gordy?
Yeah, man, the man saved my life. Man brought me back from the not really back from the dead, but I was really messed up there, and he helped me out. I had no ill will to the man. I wish him the best of luck on sealing that hole. I just don't feel like it's my responsibility to go back there and do it again. So, Brother Dodrick, can I get a hug before we go? One last hug.
I'll have to admit the brownie makes sense.
He just stares at you.
He does make sense, and that's what scares me.
Oh wait, which way are you going again?
Oh yeah, you better go on Doherty's side, because then you'd be on my side.
Oh,
Can
sure,
have that.
that's what we need. I figured you want to go back. It'd just be like going home.
Mitch, I go up and open both my arms and walk right to Dordry.
Okay.
And if he just stands there, I just give him a big hug, squirm back and forth, give him a big hug, give him a tap on the shoulder, and give him a good wink.
And where exactly does he come up to on Dordrecht?
Right at crotch level.
That's what I thought.
So the halfling gets up, he hops down from his chair, makes his way across over to you, Dordrick. I'm assuming you're still sitting down, right?
No, I'd be standing.
Okay. So he comes with the arms open wide, starts approaching you. Do you do anything?
I just stare at him.
Okay. He stares at you with lifeless eyes as you approach. It's like one of those porcelain dolls that creeps you out and then eventually kills your entire family while you sleep and, takes control of your mind and you go off and kill like an entire town. Something like that is what he's conveying towards you with his eyes.
I know. I still give him a big old hug,
Okay.
give him a pat on the back, tell him
Okay.
thank you for being a good friend, and I hope we meet again in good circumstances.
Okay. Dordrick, he does that unless you do something different.
No response.
Okay. Thaddeus gets his touchy-feeliness out.
Will anyone be joining me?
I think the fighter's gonna go with you.
Magnus, does that mean you want to stay on my side and not go?
Well, no, there's still 4 directions we can go. I'm praying you pick one I don't.
Just making sure.
If you need, I can help you, Dordrick.
Do you really want to go back into that cave, Zeri? Does that pain?
Well, not really. No, Zane doesn't want to go at all.
Yeah.
He's
Dordrick
kind of
can
mad and ran
take over the
off
temple
earlier.
and make it his own.
Don't judge me, bruh.
Zane might have some wisdom right now.
I think I'm gonna go out and check out and find out when the next caravan is coming through. I think this town has gotten a little old on me, and it's a good town now, mind you. I will say it's a good town, and And I do not wish any ill will to this town because it has treated me well. It has fed me. It has given me something to drink. It has surrounded me with such good friends. I tell you.
You remind me of someone I used to know.
Alrighty, this is enough of the cheerful, lovey-dovey stuff. I'll be talking to you lads later. I'll head out of the bar.
Okay, where you going?
I'm following. I'm going to go look to figure out when the next caravans come through. That's my goal.
Someplace quiet.
Okay. Magnus heads out. Thaddeus, you kind of ask around. You find out that the next caravan is actually is coming through tomorrow, and will be leaving. They're just dropping off supplies on their way through.
Great. Then my statement of intent is to collect the clothes that I ordered, have a big old good meal, see if I can get in a card game, and wait for the caravan tomorrow.
Okay.
I off into a corner and start whispering fervently into it. Have a nice deep discussion with Zane.
Okay.
I'm just eating. I'm moved.
Okay. Dordrick, doing anything?
I'm waiting for Zero to tell me if she's coming or not. And I will sit there uncomfortably and just stare at her.
Thanks. Make it easy for the girl, right?
That's pretty awesome.
I'm sorry. I will stand there and stare at her.
He's not even sitting. He's just standing.
That's even worse.
Doherty, that's kind of creepy. Looks like you're kind of stalkering her, you know.
I'm waiting if she will be accompanying me or not.
So just ask her. Staring at her, kind of stalker creepy.
I did ask her. Must I repeat everything I say?
It's better than staring at her.
He turns and stares at you.
Well, this is uncomfortable now. And here I thought we'd made progress.
He shakes his head left, right, slowly no. Turns back and stares at Zira.
She like mumbles a few more words, looks back a few times, gives this look like, oh, fine, waves off her hand like she's irritated, and then comes back to the table.
Did you or Zane win the argument?
Well, we discussed it, sort of. Shut up. And quite. I tell him, just give me a minute. And well, we think we'd like to go with the rest of the party. I'm sorry, daughter. And she kind of like looks down at her feet, like don't, and curls up, kind of like don't be mad at me.
A single nod. He turns to Aldolin, shakes his head slowly.
I will not even ask you. And he walks away.
Oh, why are
Well,
you
that was
leaving? I
fun.
don't
Oh,
understand. Why are you going?
Good job,
Before-
Zane. You talked her into something very, very, I don't know, but good job.
Before Dordrick leaves, she catches up with him and she says, "But thank you very much for everything that you did for me and Zane and for the party. We really appreciate it. And good luck." Okay?
All of you, when your time comes, die with dignity at your appointed time and no sooner. One day, we shall meet again at Kellenvor's gate and enjoy the start of our next life.
As he walks away.
And he's still creepy as ever. I thought maybe we'd made him more human for a second. Or something. Because I don't know.
I kind of watch him
Occasion-
walk away and go, no, I still really wanted to know what he looks like.
Oh, me too. Me too. Should have used
It'll be
Zane.
one of those questions that remains a mystery forever, like, what is that blue juice that's inside a magic 8-ball? We will never know.
Yeah.
Well, at least life doesn't change. People come, people go, but hey, we have food and lots to drink.
Okay. Dickie.
Uh,
Can't say that with a straight face. You've been kind of watching the whole drama unfold at the table behind you, kind of listening in to what they're doing. Apparently, the serious mask guy has a task that he feels has to be done. The monk went off on his own. Everybody else seems to be sitting around drinking, kind of relaxed. They actually look a little bit more relaxed than they were while the guy was standing there staring at them individually. Magnus, I'm just going to move you into the corner, okay, since you're not in the place now. Okay. So right now you see there's 4 adventurers sitting at the table, and they're kind of sitting around discussing what to do next. As one of them, appeared to walk off and talk to herself for a while. One is she's definitely Drow. You're not sure, because she looks a little lighter skinned than what you've heard that the Drow come by. But nobody seems to be paying her attention. Actually, when they walked in the door, a lot of people were very friendly and open, and greeted them and that sort of thing. So it kind of strikes you as odd. It's not something you see all the time, especially because sitting across from her is an elf who seems to be at ease sitting across from her.
Thaddeus, rejoin us.
Yes, love.
Okay. So what kind of cards do you play?
I guess I kind of came back.
Yes.
So
I promised. No. I promised to teach you guys how to play some baccarat. Would you guys like to learn?
Does this involve gambling?
It can, but it doesn't have to. But it can if you really wanted to. It doesn't really have to or anything like that. But it can if you wanted to.
I'm just wondering how much you're going to try to cheat us out of.
Did
Cheat!
somebody say cards?
Why, yes, my friend. Do you like to play cards?
You mind if I sit with you, Motley Crew? I could go for a hand.
What does he look like?
He is. Let me get my description out. Sorry. He is about 6'1", middle to late teens, kind of on the thin side, tan skin, bright blue eyes, and blonde hair. He is wearing a pair of leather pants, brown with boots. He has a white shirt, a pair of gloves on, and a little headband.
So Bastion's human brother.
Now, Bastion was dark-haired.
Well, that's right. I always pictured him blonde for some reason.
Me too.
Bastion had a ponytail. This guy has short hair.
Yeah. Please sit on down with us. I love a game.
Excellent.
We were gonna play some Halfling Baccarat. Have you ever played the game before?
I have not, but I will pay attention. Name's Dickie Spades.
Really?
Bucky.
Why, yes.
Did you name yourself, or did your mother actually name you that?
Is there something wrong with my name?
No.
Don't let the spades part, make you uneasy here. I've played a little bit of cards in my time, but nothing too much.
Right. I feel like this is going to get interesting between Thaddeus and Dickie here.
He winks.
Magnus, as
So
you're
what
outside doing
brings
your
you
thing,
guys
you
to
see
this
that
place?
Dordrick has left the bar and kind of starts walking down the street, heading off towards the inn. Sorry, guys, go ahead.
Now, Dickie, let me tell you. A couple days ago, I met these wonderful people: Lexi, Odlin, Magnus, Zira. I met them all, and Dordrick, the man who just left the bar. I met them all, and they were on a quest. I'll tell you, they were looking for some. They were looking for some trouble. They heard about this goblin hole. I'm going to tell you about it. It's really awesome now. Okay,
And he
so
really
now,
will tell you everything about it.
right now, now, the goblin hole had goblins in it, and some wargs, and some spiders,
A
and
a
and
deck of cards appears in Dicky's hands, and he starts dealing out halfling baccarat.
oh, good. Then you have played. Alrighty. Well, let's start off with some copper pieces, just to see what's going on, and I'll explain the entire tale to you while we're playing our card game. Barkeep, did you ever get them there drinks? We need them drinks over here now. And Mitch, I used to start describing our adventure in full detail.
Hey, Ziri, will you ask Zane to make sure that these two don't cheat?
I look
Cheat.
over my
I
shoulder.
look hurt.
Again, why do you think I'm a cheater? What have I ever done
She
to you, little
asked
girl?
you.
She
what?
thinks I'm a cheater, and
But-
I take full offense to that. I have
Okay,
not
if I do that, will you
swindled.
do it?
What?
She's discussing something with Zane. It's not
Oh.
personal.
It is personal. You call me a cheat. You've called me a cheat 4 times. Have
I've
I
never played
told you?
cards with someone that didn't cheat.
You've never played cards with a halfling, now have you?
It is truly a game of skill, not a game of cheat.
Hmm.
He said he'd watch, but he doesn't really know the game.
Now, where is that barkeep with those drinks? I'm telling you, I'm getting a little parched over here.
Excuse me a moment. And I stand up
So-
and head over to the tavern, the barkeep or whatever guy.
Lufoy.
How did you two get together? As he points to Lexa and Aldolin.
Oh.
No
Oh.
offense. I mean,
No.
you don't look like you're from around here, either of you.
You think? Yeah. No, not really. But
Not that
we
there's
all
anything
kind
wrong
of
with that.
just found each other here. No grand story.
As
So
Aldolin
you
is
ran
drinking
into each other
heavily, she
actually in
gives
this town.
some long-winded story about trees or something.
The cypress are beautiful this time of year. And the weeping willows.
Not the trees again. No one cares about your trees.
Now I
she
can say
she
something
proceeds
horrible.
to spill to Dickie the entire adventure up to this point, from the moment that she met you guys to basically now when Dickie walked up to the table.
So Dickie's been drinking a couple of ales. So you're telling me a room full of blood?
Yes, it was quite red.
And the weirdo guy with the mask wants to go back.
Yep.
Yep, and that's why we let him. I declare, I do not understand why that man wants to get back to that thing. So what's there to benefit?
Because he kind of is, you know what, the what did he call himself? I don't even remember what his god was. But, you know, he's a cleric of death. Maybe he's trying to find his god sooner than later.
You know, it's to me the open road is awesome. You know, there's a new adventure around every bend. I just can't wait for that caravan. I just can't wait for it.
Okay.
The one coming tomorrow?
Yes, I'm hoping to get a little jerk on there. Maybe take us to a nice town.
Well, I will be on that one myself.
So what are you doing here, Dickie?
I'm just passing through.
Just like the rest of us.
Yeah, I worked on one of the merchant caravans coming in. Spent a few months on the road with them, and they're staying here for a little while. So I'm gonna pick up and take the next one out. It's time for me to go. I'm getting happy feet, I guess.
Fair enough.
So do a little
So-
work, go to the next town.
So, Dickie, what's your trade? Are you a source for hire? Are you a dabbler of magic?
I'm always looking to make a little extra coin here and there.
So you
As he
decide to
winks.
sit down at a table with a halfling, a drow, an elf, and a human with an invisible friend.
She has an invisible friend.
Zane.
He looks around nervously over his shoulder. That would come in very handy at some of these card games.
Oh yes, that was my thought too. She could probably make a lot of money that way with him.
Well, here it is. I mean, you guys obviously don't belong in this town. You've got some wealth, your purses are heavy, and you talked about playing cards. You sparked my interest. I like games
You
of
know-
chance. I really can't turn them down.
No, I like you, Dickie. I like that. Cut of your jib. Is that what they say? That's a drow saying, isn't it? Cut of your jib. Let's see.
What?
Let's see. How would you like to see? Do you have actually work on the caravan?
Did I work on the caravan? Yes.
No. Do you have work set up on the next caravan, or are you just gonna kind of pop on?
The latter.
Hmm.
I was looking to pop on and offer my services.
And what kind of service are them again? Are you a tanner, a stonemason? Because I know a guy who's looking for a stonemason, and I can get you a good rate with him.
I'm not looking to stay here.
You
It's
remind me
about
of a
time for me to
salesman.
go. He is pretty good with his tongue, huh?
Yeah.
No.
Apparently.
No.
Likes to talk a
What
lot,
you must
but not as
understand
much as
is,
Aldi.
Bert gives you opportunities in life. It's when he sheds one of his leaves, it grants an opportunity to the wishes of Bert, and if they are not willing to take that opportunity, then it's a waste, and then it's a waste of Bert's love.
I do not know who this Bert is. Please,
Neither do we. It's
enlighten
okay.
me.
Oh, Bert is Bert is the one that I worship.
You're
He is
killing
a
me,
great
man.
guy.
I'm gonna have to come up with a freaking dogma for Bert now.
He is who I look to for guidance in the heavens. He is all knowing. He is compassionate, but stubborn. He is like the ever flowing garden. He comes up in power, and then he must lay low for a little bit, like in the winter. In the spring, he flourishes. And in the winter, he's not so flourishing, but he is nurturing. He provides you with nourishment and guidance.
Before you guys know it, an entire hour has passed. Magnus makes his way back.
And we're getting way drunk, apparently. Have you
Have you
even started teaching us how to play the card game?
Magnus, as you re-enter the tavern, you can see that a new guy has taken Dordrick's spot. They all seem to be engaged in conversation. That they all kind of lighthearted. There's a couple laughs here and there. Everybody's kind of smiling. Everybody seems at ease, even with Aldelin's drinking problem. Everybody seems to be a little bit less on edge.
And we're playing cards and teeting.
Basically feeling
Thaddeus
less
is teaching us
judged by
how
the
to
man
play
behind the
halfling
mask.
Baccarat.
I'll go grab a bottle and sit at a table that I can keep an eye on them. I'm drinking with my only friend.
So you're just going to grab a random table instead of joining everybody? You're going to be that guy?
For right now, yes. I just want to be within earshot. I don't trust the new guy.
So you're going to sit right
Okay.
next to us as
Doesn't
everyone says,
trust me either.
"Hey, it's Magnus. Hey,
Hey,
Magnus,
Mitch.
why aren't you sitting with us?"
Yeah, good.
Hey, Mitch, can I make a perception roll on Dickie just to make sure he's not card cutting or anything stupid like that?
Of course he is.
That depends if he's going to do anything.
I thought Thaddeus was teaching us how to play Halfling Bacharach.
I was, but I'm just making sure that you're not sticking a card up your sleeve or anything like that.
Oh yeah, go ahead, roll. What,
Are you
just 'cause
trying
my
any
name's
sleight
Dickie
of hand?
Spades? Crap.
Mark, are you trying any
Well,
sleight
no,
of
you
hand?
said no. The reason I'm saying that is because you said you like card games, so I'm assuming you played card before. I'm just kind of it's just my way of checking you out. I'm not assuming, Mark, not assuming your character's doing anything wrong. I'm just checking it out. That's all.
Are you doing any sleight of hand, Mark?
Oh, I sent you a whisper. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay, Thaddeus, basically what I'm doing, just to let you guys know, is I'm using his passive sleight of hand versus your passive perception. So basically, you're stating that you're watching him intently. So your perception is always going to be a 15. If he decides to roll or he makes a roll or something like that, that's higher than a 15. You're not going to know. But from what you can observe right now, it doesn't look like he's doing anything out of character or sneaky or anything like that.
Okay, yeah, that's all. I'm
Yeah,
looking
Vicky,
for.
you can come back in anytime. An hour has passed, so you're good.
That's what I figured. So, Zeta comes from the back of the tavern with a large jug, and a platter full of something, you're not sure what yet, and a bunch of mugs. And she brings it over to the table, puts it down on the table, and you see it's like little, small, like individual pastries. And she just kind of smiles at everybody a little awkwardly and says, I thought you might like a little treat to thank you guys for everything in the goblin thing. So they are just little pastries with cream custard tarts and some almond milk.
Why, thank you. I don't mind if I do. Appreciate it.
Did you make this yourself?
That is awesome, girl. You're so. I'm just overtaken by your generosity. And you know what? In fact, you know, no. You know what? And Mitch, I stand up and
She
I stand
gets
up
all
in my
red
chair.
and like embarrassed.
I stand up and turn towards the barkeep and I said, "Drinks for everybody. Everybody gets 3 drinks on me."
Now the whole bar erupts in a cheer. Hooray!
She says, "Well, thank you," and then she grabs one of the mugs and puts some of the milk in it, and then one of the pastries, and takes it over to Magnus.
I like you guys. You guys go hard or you go home.
Well, yes, because
Thank you, lass.
because Bud provides. Bud provides, and if you don't give back, if you don't plant the seeds back into the ground,
Would you
then you will
please shut
not.
up about Bert?
Yeah.
If you do not put the seeds back in
So,
the ground,
are you a
you will not.
cleric?
No, I'm not a cleric, but
No.
I'm a firm lover of Bud. Because Bud
You're an
teaches you.
annoying Bert follower. Can we shut up about Bert,
Do,
please?
do I talk about what's her name, Loth, or whatever her name is in such a negative tone? Bud has
Loth isn't
provided.
even my god. Thank you very much.
Well, who is your god?
You little racist there, little halfling dude.
Do not blaspheme Bert.
Holy
Well,
shit. He just called her a follower of Loth. That's so awesome.
Here, Thaddeus. Here.
Who is your god then? If it isn't, I don't know. I don't know many drow gods. That's the one I know.
Well, for your information, I'm not even full drow. But I'm glad that in your halfling world that all people are the same. If I was full drow, minus a couple ones that we hear legends and roomies and stories about, do you think Aldi here would be sitting across from me?
No,
She kind of looks like she's passed out in her goes.
Yeah, she's out.
it's
She's drunk herself into unconsciousness.
I tell you
And
this.
you just assume because I have dark skin and I look like a drow and I am half drow that, oh, I must follow the evil bitch queen of the underworld.
Didn't say follow. I just was making a guess. I don't know. Who is your god?
Well, the spiders we encountered did a blanket. Just saying.
I didn't even hear what he said.
He said something about
I said
spiders.
the spiders we encountered did knit you a blanket.
Well, I'm so glad those spiders made you guys a blanket. But if you recall, Magnus, you made me light all the webs on fires so I could prove myself.
How many times did it take you to do that? I know you didn't want to kill your kin.
How is she
Listen,
even
listen.
still with these people?
Listen. I think we're giving Dickie over here the wrong
I can see
impression
Lexa doing
of us.
that scene from what was that movie with God, Dave Chappelle, where the guy goes, he's at his burger joint thing, he's like, fuck you, you're cool, fuck you, I'm out. I just see
Now,
that in my head.
We are giving Dickie the wrong impression. I love Lexa. Lexa has saved me.
Who the hell is Dickie?
Dickie, this is Dickie. Magnus. Oh, you haven't met Dickie yet.
Don't worry, Magnus, he's not a dirty drow.
Dickie Spades. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, okay.
Dickie's
At least he's not invisible, and you're right. At least he's not a drow.
It's 2 pluses for me.
You know, Thaddeus, at least I give Magnus, enough respect because he doesn't hide his contempt for me. You, however, not so much.
I have no contempt. I have nothing but love for you, sister. You have shared battle together.
You're gonna stay in bed in the wee hours of the morning now, I see.
Two, almost 3 sheets to the wind.
Oh my god.
So
No, I'm loving
I
it.
have
Go
nothing
for
but
it.
I have nothing but love for you, sister. Your heart shows. Your heart shows what kind of character you have and what kind of person you are.
Thaddeus,
Oh,
shut up already.
Magnus. Skin color
You
doesn't
don't have to
mean
butter up
anything.
that much if you want it better.
Oh, that won't happen anyway. And yes, my
Oh,
heart shows
okay.
so
Oh, 'cause
much that
I'm
I obviously follow law.
That's the only person I know. Who is your god?
Well, should I
Correct.
assume that all halflings should what? Should I make all assumptions about halflings?
They're short.
They are that.
And
And you're a stinky drow.
yes.
And I'm an arsehole.
Oh, Jesus, my Christmas. We are giving Dickie here the wrong impression of us. We love each other.
If he hasn't gotten the wrong impression yet with an invisible psycho fighter, a half drow,
He
Points to
Lex,
points to Zero, points to Lexa.
he's not going to get the right idea, trust me.
I'm
Just,
enjoying the
like,
company I'm in.
Keeps quiet and drinks her milk and nibbles on her pastry.
Well,
Um,
at least Zira
Dickie Lee-
can obviously hold her own in a fight, and when just because you
Hey,
keep
hey,
teasing
hey.
doesn't mean he's not there.
Oh, right, we saw a great example of that when she threw her weapon.
You took out the 2 goblins and the warg. Huh? You remember that? With my little bow and arrow, I took out them 2 goblins and that warg. You remember
I
that?
didn't say anything about your fighting.
Oh, yes, you did. You
No,
implied
I was
that.
defending
You
Siri.
implied that I could not fight.
I was responding to Magnus. about
is
Fury.
that a racist thing? Because I'm a halfling, I can't fight.
Sure. Can't do
Then
magic, can you?
I could do magic if I wanted to. I choose not to. Magic,
Right.
you're setting off fires, and you never know what's going to happen when you play with all that stuff.
Right. I might draw lost attention.
So, what'd you guys find in this hole?
Goblins, wolves, a tiefling, some spiders.
Relatives to Drow.
Right, but I see you buying ales for the entire bar. I'm counting, what, about 20, 30 people here?
Oh, these people I love these people. They have treated me nothing but happiness. Like I said, with Bert, if you don't plant the seeds back into the ground, you will not have a harvest next year.
Right,
That
so
is
Bert's
true.
a god of harvest. And Loth, I do not know who that is, but it touched a sore subject, so I'm not going to touch that subject.
No, everyone knows who Loth is. Everyone knows who Drow are. Or Drow.
Oh, do we?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay, then I would have said
It's
that. I
like
retract that.
when you were a kid, the stuff that they would scare you to bed with.
Gotcha,
Stay in
gotcha,
bed.
okay.
If you get out, the Drow will drag you beneath your bed into the darkness, and Loth will suck your soul. That kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff that you're taught about dark elves. Even humans are taught
So-
that stuff.
It was a profitable underground expedition.
Oh, we picked up a coin here or there.
Why do you want to know, lad?
Because I'm always looking for profit.
Aren't we
Are
all?
you looking to take our profit, or are you looking for profit on your own?
I'm looking to earn my keep.
Magnus is suspicious of the new guy when he's actually nicer than you.
I'm just dealing cards here. Next hand? I fix the deck to make sure Lexa wins.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand roll.
I'm not playing, I'm just sitting. And drinking. And insulting people.
Thaddeus, you're going to roll a disadvantage since you've already stated that you're inebriated.
$21?
Wow, that's all like cool looking.
Yeah, because that's from your character sheets. Okay, roll again. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take the 11.
Well, yeah, he's at disadvantage. So 11. Yeah, you don't catch him cheating. And Lexa, you end
That's
up
fine.
winning the next hand.
And extremely shocked considering I still have no idea how to play the game.
That's right.
Ah, there we go. Good fortune. I pass over the 3 copper.
As people in the bar yell, "Double!"
I kind of look at him.
She's
Thanks.
truly blessed by Loth.
Actually, before Copper met.
Anybody get that reference at all?
Yes, we let it go.
It could be worth experience when I make like a lame reference. I am DM after all.
With Deep Space Nine.
Oh, okay. Dish earns experience.
Fish only admitted he knew it when you said experience.
No.
No, I admitted that I knew it. I just said I let it go. So, which way do you think the caravan should go when it gets here, or should we just follow the caravan when it gets here?
East.
I'd have
Well,
to
Thaddeus,
agree.
I'm sorry,
East-
hang on. Thaddeus, you learned that the caravan is coming in from the west. It's headed east.
Oh yes, the caravan. Oh, I remember now. The caravan is headed east. Now, going from west to east. So what is?
I'll drink to that.
Dicky. So what trades come from the east and go to the west? Do you know?
Mitch, do I know? What kind of caravan was I on?
You really didn't pay too much attention. Basically, you were just there to kind of half-ass guard because there really was nothing going on. The caravan, you assumed there was merchants in there, and it looked like there were merchants in there, that sort of thing, but you don't know really what was going on.
Well, the merchants I came in on were there were a few spice merchants on there, as well as some textiles. So we were on extended guard duty for it. But they were traveling. Were we traveling east to west or west to east?
You can go ahead and pick if you want.
We were traveling east to west, and I'd like to go back east. A little more profitable out there.
I see.
I'll drink to that.
Raises his glass.
Dordrick.
I'll raise mine.
And him sealing his hole.
To Dordrick.
Let's hope we can find the hole.
And to sealing holes.
All right, guys. We'll take our first break here.
Sounds good. I need beer.
Ditto.
All right.